Today I'm here in the beautiful country of Tanzania, and this is the city of Arusha. And today I'm here with...
My name is Purity Munge. I represent Mount Meru as the head of sales and marketing.
Okay, so I've been in Tanzania now just for a few days. Actually, let me correct that. Not for a few days, but for a few hours.
Oh, really?
So we came in last night, and tonight we headed to Zanzibar. But so far, I really like what I see, driving around town. And I'm even more eager to see what this hotel has to offer. So what about this hotel? Why should someone choose Mount Meru instead of another hotel in Arusha?
I see, to start with, you can see how the gardens, that's the first thing that you see. You can see the space that it has. You can see, like for example, you see the swimming pool. We don't entertain so many people. It just have to be the in-house people. The atmosphere itself is good. The location of the place, I think you're from the Kilimanjaro airport. You've seen, when you come in, just a straight in to the hotel.
So the distance from Mount Kilimanjaro airport, how far is it from Mount Kilimanjaro airport to this place?
It's 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed while driving around, I've seen a lot of shops. People like shopping. So it's obvious to say that if you stay here, shopping would be next door.
Yeah, 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away. Yeah. And that's where all the bargain is, right? So how long have you been at this hotel?
I've been here for 5 years now.
For 5 years at Mount Meru. And for 5 years, for some people, that's a lifetime. All right, so we are going to go inside. We're going to look at the conference rooms. We're going to look at some of the different types of bedrooms, the configurations, perhaps the restaurant, the bar, the swimming pool area, and whatever else comes across our path.
No, that's fine. I'll show you around. I'll start with the main conference room. Sorry, we cannot go sit because we have a meeting going on. It can take 2,000 people. If, for example,
and you said 2,000.
That's a maximum.
Gotcha.
You can take, yeah. So if, for example, you have a dinner and take into consideration the COVID protocols that are going on, it can take comfortably from 150 people seated, and it's a private area, nice with AC, well equipped. It's somewhere that you like the best.
So hopefully by the time people see this video in a couple of years, we wouldn't have to worry about COVID.
No.
But right now we know COVID is a major concern, right? What has this hotel done to ease the staying customer's mind in terms of COVID?
First, I'll start with the vaccination. I think most of our employees are vaccinated. We've taken the JJ, and it was done at the hotel premises. Then you can see we are taking all the protocols. We are, for example, washing hands. You can see the sanitizers everywhere, and the staff, everyone has to put on the mask before coming in. We have the temperature checking, and we are maintaining the distance even for our clients. You'll see when you go to the restaurant, you'll see at least it's 1.5 meters for the staff. Also, we're not doing buffet anymore. We do a la carte, and every guest is served by one person.
Okay. Yeah. So every guest has this one
dedicated person
that takes care of them, which is really good.
Yeah.
So which means that it's not only going to be the person that takes care of me, but I'm pretty sure there will be some type of bonding.
We're following all the procedures and what we've been directed by the Minister of Health.
Okay, thank you. So the hotel has its own private swimming pool?
Yes, as you can see, this for grown-ups and for the kids down there.
Oh, there's another one on the other side. Gotcha. And I mean, while you're here, you get a nice view of the beautiful.
Exactly, and sometimes if you have these big groups and you want to do like a fire thing, you can do at the end. We do some like burning fires. At the end, you see where they have those trees, and you stay in a circle for your team.
Oh, like a bonfire.
Just to enjoy the bonfire, for example, or something like that.
Nice. So this is the kiddie pool, right?
Yeah, this is a kiddie pool.
Right. So if you have the young ones, You don't have to worry too much because
No, we have babies and there's somebody to take care of them.
Right.
That guy is really nice. So most people prefer this for dinner and proceed.
because you have
this is a
that.
pizzerian area. This is a pizza kitchen. This is what we serve the drinks. Right now we are doing it. We're not doing it because we don't have quite a number of people.
Right.
This is the area that most people prefer for dinners, special evening dinner. We decorate it and you don't even know this is a place that you saw during the day.
So this will be transformed into a magical dinner / outside dining area settings with lights and candles and everything. Did I get it right?
You're right.
Okay, good.
There we go. Also the area behind you.
Oh. So which is good. If you have kids and they want to just run around in the grass, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But for grown-ups, they can sit here, then the kids can have their own games and play as you have been served.
So what do we have here?
No, this is just gardens.
Oh, just more garden.
Yeah, there's
Gotcha.
a garden, but we have our main bar.
Uh-huh.
It's called Mawenzi.
Okay, so we're about to look
You're
at
going to see Mawenzi,
to see what's inside Morenzi.
as it says from here.
Okay.
This is our main bar that we serve all the international and local drinks.
Okay.
Of course, some people come for coffee, but it's specifically a bar.
So that's where you quench your thirst.
Oh, yes.
Whether you want something hard or you want something soft.
It's all here.
Right. So for me, I always take a hard ginger ale.
Oh.
That's as hard as I go.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes,
I
that's
thought something better. You should try a local thing.
Local ginger ale is good, or a local Sprite.
No, I don't understand. At least you could try Kilimanjaro and Serengeti once. It's not bad.
Okay. All right. So this we can fit people
These are the
here,
washrooms, so you can book a special and like private
right?
dinner. Or
So
just-
this area is.
It's we have an Arabica, which is a coffee shop. I'll show you as we're headed there.
Okay.
So most of people prefer to order their food, or sometimes the pizzeria, and they want to just to sit in a quiet place.
Gotcha.
This is a place that we prefer.
So instead of
for
sitting
that.
outside,
Yes.
if like a day like today where it's kind of sunny, you can sit in here where it's a little bit cooler, a lot cooler.
This is Arabica.
Okay.
It's a coffee shop. Of course, it's a restaurant that you use for a la carte food and plus all the coffee. Actually, the coffee has been the main thing in Arusha for Mount Meru. We sell a lot of coffee, and at least it has been the main thing. When you're getting people, especially when you come in the evening, you get so many people packed, but you're just coming for coffee.
Just for coffee.
For coffee.
So now, if you were to stay here, I'm pretty sure you have different meal plans, right?
Yes.
And you have what, full board, half board, and all inclusive, am I right?
No, we just have half board and full board.
So for people like me from the US, we're not too familiar with the full board and half board. So I know the full board and half board is more an kind of European thing, right?
Yeah.
What is full board and what is half board?
Okay. When you talk about half board, you're taking one meal, maybe lunch or dinner.
Just one.
Yeah.
That's
But
half.
you're talking, yes, that's half board. But when you're talking of full board, you have your lunch and dinner.
Okay.
So it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So full board you have, half board you have only one meal.
Yes.
And do you get to choose which meal? Or
Sometimes it's a buffet.
okay.
It's an international buffet. We have different cuisine.
Right.
But we always check on what kind of a guest we have. So we'll give you the menus for the first time. You choose. If you like it, we continue with it. If you
Right.
don't like it, you can go for a la carte.
And you can change it.
Yeah, we change.
Right.
Yeah. But for the number of people who prefer to go for buffet, it's a bit fast and convenient. Or a la carte to take more time, so we don't
Okay.
go for that. So we have the main restaurant. It's called the Meru restaurant.
So that's where it happens. That's where everything goes down, as you say, right?
This is where we serve lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay. Meru? That's
Yeah,
did I
it's
did I
changed.
pronounce
Can
it
be
right?
changed, Meru.
Okay. So how many people can this place sit at one sitting?
Okay, before COVID, we used to have 450, but now because of COVID, we are taking 250 maximum.
250 maximum.
Just to watch the spaces where we're supposed to,
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our main kitchen. This is a buffet area. Yeah, we change in different.
So you can have different
place.
configuration.
Yes.
Like if you have a large group, let's say of a family of 10 wants to sit together, you can put the tables together. If you have
Yes,
two
that's how we
people
do
on
it.
private.
Actually, this one we have the round tables. That's what we prefer using, especially when we have a big dinner.
Right.
Like this place also, you can use it for wedding. Like you can see those guys, they're coming to decor for our wedding tomorrow. There'll be a wedding tomorrow. If you'll be around, you can just come and see how it looks like.
Okay.
You convert it and you change at all a lot. Then you have the terrace there. You can use it for your, what do you call it?
So
A cocktail, for example, if you have your menu and you just came in and you want to do something like a cocktail,
Right.
people prefer the Meru because it's a bit open and people want the view down there. If you stand there, you'll see the view, how it looks nice.
And one of the things I like is that it's a small blend, but you can see the difference between where the green and the yellow mix into the garden, overshadowed by this nice little sprinkles of red flowers. It's pretty
And
good.
down there is a gazebo.
Okay.
That's where we do honeymooners, pictures. People want to do weddings. It's an area that's we decorate it and we change it to a honeymoon something.
So that would be, if something honeymoonish is going on, that would be a restricted zone for people that are not part of the honeymoon party, I would say. Gotcha. And then
And you have our greens there. We do the greens down there, as you can see. There's a small garden.
good.
Here, as you can see, we saw the biggest room, the marquee, that can take a maximum of 200 people. The number 2 is Tembo. Well set.
So you have multiple conference rooms.
Yes, yes.
And this conference room holds how many people?
This can take a maximum of 120 people.
120.
But all depends with the seating arrangement.
Okay. Because I'm looking at the table arrangement now, and I can see that there's a lot more space in the back, and it has a nice size stage or podium. And this one is the Trigger.
Trigger.
Trigger, okay. And that's for like small groups, small meeting space.
20 people maximum.
20 people maximum.
This is Duma. Duma is our boardroom, as you can see. It can take a maximum of 50 people, but also again depend with their seating arrangement. It's preferably for the board members and those special events that need concentration.
So basically, this is the room where the major decisions are made.
Definitely, for the main guys.
Yeah, because I feel kind of honored to be standing in the boardroom. As a matter of fact, I'll just try it. Let me see. If I'm trying to make a decision, sitting here.
If you to come to go through, you see.
So this would be my seat.
Your seat, I think, will be there. You can choose either.
I can choose either.
Yeah, if
Because today I get to be the chairman of the board.
So I think I'll prefer you take that seat.
To see who's coming through the door.
Exactly.
So this is the executive suite.
Executive suite, yes.
So we have a nice desk. We have a relaxing area over here.
We have the view.
And we also have a view. So here,
We have 2 types of view actually. We have this one at the Mount Meru mountain view.
okay.
Most of the people, it depends on their preferences. Some prefer to be on this side, some prefer to be on the mountain view, the Mount Meru view. But for the Americans to say, I see them preferring on the other side. I'll show you one of the room.
So it seems as though the hotel got its name from Mount Meru.
Yes.
Ah, gotcha. So now it's
From the
beginning
mountain.
to come together. Presidential room, we're looking at what, 2 bathrooms?
Yeah. But mostly the way it's set, we have a room, and mostly this is an office that can be converted to a room, and this is always a sitting room.
Gotcha. Now, can these couches be converted into a sofa bed?
No, they can't. We prefer to bring a bed. For example, if they want to share a presidential, what we normally do, we remove everything and put it as bedrooms. But unfortunately, everyone has to pass here.
Right, so this is just for like one family setting.
Yeah.
So here we have a king bed, and we have the tub and, is that the tub and shower? Mm-hmm. Standard in every room. There's a safe.
The safe.
Right.
The mask and the sanitizer.
Right. Mm-hmm. And from the presidential room, we have like the perfect view of the garden and the swimming pool.
Everyone wants to see that side.
Yes, everyone wants to stay here.
This also can be converted
It's a real
to a
nice
room.
view of the swimming pool, the garden, the conference room. And then there's another section as you come through I would call it the living room / could be converted into a bedroom. Could be a chill out area.
If it's a family, yes.
It's a family,
if there are two
right.
families, this will work.
So this office, we can convert it into another bedroom.
Yeah, it can be two families. If
Right.
you have two families, this can be a room and the other one a room, and they meet at the sitting room.
So if we convert this into just total bedrooms, how many people can this?
6.
6. 2 in each room. This is Arusha.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
All right. So this here is a special room because I'm looking at the bed here, and once the curtains are open and you look in the distance, what you're actually seeing, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up from here, but you're looking at the summit of Mount
Meru.
Yeah. I want to make sure I pronounce it right. Yeah. So, and in the foothills of Mount Meru, you can see the cars passing and people going about their business. It also gives you a nice view of the front entrance of the hotel, the grounds, the flags, and it's just a nice view. I like that view.
Oh, nice.
So do you pay extra for this room because of the view?
No, this actually is a standard room.
Standard room.
That's what you have. And it can take a maximum of 2 people. Mm-hmm. And most of the people, they prefer to be on this side because of the mountain.
Right.
We should come and sit in the morning. There is freezing, and there you can, from the top. Right now you cannot see it well,
right,
because it's a bit sunny. But in the morning, you get to see the view, and it's very, very nice.
So let me make sure I get this correctly. In the morning, in Africa, where it's probably 80-something degrees Fahrenheit at the base, we can see ice at the top.
Yes. You see the way it looks. Actually, you see as if it's near you.
Right.
But it's not even near.
I could imagine.
It's very, very far. But when you wake up in the morning and you get the view, the view is very nice. And you see the mountain the way it is, and the freezing and all that.
Right.
And the ice.
Have you ever climbed Mount Meru?
I did.
You were explaining to me that in the morning, early morning time, from this distance you can see ice, snow at the top, right? Yeah. Well, ice, not snow. But anyway, you can see snow, ice, whatever, something cold up there.
Yeah.
And which is kind of weird because at the foothills of the mountain, we are looking at perhaps about 85 degrees or so Fahrenheit. But as you go towards the top, obviously it has to be colder than 32 degrees so that ice can form. So have you climbed Mount Meru?
Yes, I did once.
And what was the experience
like? It was
like?
really good experience that I would like, and I would advise everyone to go and try. It's something that will always sticking to me.
You would never forget
I'll
it.
never forget it.
So
It
how
was really-
long did it take you to climb it? And did you get to the summit or you
Of course I did.
got to the
Yeah.
summit? And how long did it take for you to get to the
3
summit?
days.
3 days.
Yeah.
And any special type of clothing you wore?
You just have to be warm because on the mountain you have so many stones.
Right.
So you have to be equipped with the sport shoes. You cannot
Right.
just go with any shoe. You have to be with jackets and everything because sometimes it gets cold as you're going up
As
and
you-
up. It
right.
gets cold, so you have to be very, very warm.
So you take 3 days to go up,
Yeah,
and how many days to come down?
2 days.
So in total, you're looking at 5 days. So you basically have to go with people you like, because you'll have to deal with them for 5 days.
You're right.
Or if you go with people that you don't know, you'll make new friends, basically.
No, but the good thing is when you go to the mountain, everyone become a friend because you are there to help each other.
That's correct.
Because you get some people they're not into a position to do it. They get tired on the way, so you help each other and you just become friends, even if you don't know people. As you can see, family rooms. For example, I have a couple coming in. They want kids to stay on their own, and their family, the mother and dad will stay on this side. So that's why we've done the 2 beds and the big bed.
Right. So this room can fit 4 people.
Yeah, comfortably.
Right. 2 over here, and 2 here. We
And
have
if they have a
that.
child, they can have a baby cot
Right.
in there.
So this is a nice connecting room.
And this room, all these rooms have the view from the mountain.
Okay.
And the salon. Pisha kidogo.
How you doing? Can I get my hair braided?
Hi, I think you should. Oh God.
No?
Ah,
I can't get my hair braided?
you
No?
can get it shaved because
I
they
can
do the
get-
shaving here.
I can get it shaved but not braided. Okay.
Nita yule basi.
Hey,
Mostly by appointment.
Nice. So I can get my hair cut
Exactly, that's a place for the haircut.
right.
Yeah.
and
And you can do your nails, your legs.
the females
The
can get
pedicure.
their hair relaxed or braided too? Yeah.
Now you're back to the reception.
Back where we
The
started.
reception where we started. Exactly.
Okay. You might have 1 or 2 buses that pulls up here, let's say with 100 people. Now, how do you handle such a big group and not having people wait hours to be registered and get to their room?
Now what we do, we always deal with the down, wherever the crowd handler here. So what he does, he bring the passport, everything, and we are well prepared. So what we do, we'll have a table, for example, at the end. So when they come in straight, they put their bags here, they go take the cards from. We'll select 2, 3 people that will assist. You just come mention, say your name, and you get the card and you register.
Get to your room.
You just take the copies and you go register them in the room. What they just do is just to drop a copy of the passport and they go straight to the room.
And the typical check-in time and check-out time is?
Checkout time is 11.
Okay.
Check-in time is from 2. But also it can be flexible depending with the flights.
Right. So, for example, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't have an 11 a.m. flight. So someone might have a 6 p.m. flight and they get to check out of the hotel at 11. Now, more than likely, we don't want them to be driving around with their suitcases for the rest of the day. What provisions are made for people that have a late flight but an 11 a.m. checkout?
Now, sometimes you can take arrangement depending on the availability. I cannot promise that you will not be charged.
Understand?
Or sometimes they check out. We have a room which is private. They just put their goods and they come back later and pick them up. Or they can just sit somewhere, any of the restaurant, just to, if they don't want to pay.
Right.
But most of the time we charge them half of the price. Yeah.
To stay in the room?
Yeah, at least to stay in the room until in the evening.
Okay. I got it.
This is the front office, as you can see. So when they come in, they'll go, if it's a group, they'll come, we'll have a table over there. with 4 people, so that it will be easy for them to check in. But there are those inquiries and anything else, you have to go by the reception.
I personally want to say thank you so much for spending the time with us to show the world what this hotel, the Meru Hotel, looks like. Showed us the rooms, the grounds, and everything in between. I cannot say thank you enough. So, I wish you all the best, and I'll be here again when my next time in Tanzania. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure hosting you, and I look forward to have your group and more of your people coming to visit Mount Meru. I know you've seen the place. It's a very nice hotel.
Yes, it is.
It's among the best hotel in Arusha. We look forward to hosting you in the future.
Well, the pleasure was all mine, spending the time with you. And again, thank you so very much.
Karibu.
Karibu.
Yeah, that's what we say.
And I say asante?
I say karibu is welcome.
Okay.
Then you say asante.
Oh, I say asante.
Yeah.
So you say karibu, and I say asante.
Yeah, you say asante, then I'll say karibu.
Oh, so I have to say asante first.
Yes.
Saying thank you. So asante.
Karibu.